This is an Inside the Trump Campaign exclusive with Roger Stone, former head of the Trump campaign. The information we're about to break down, nobody else has got. There is a huge Washington Post hit piece coming out in 2 days dealing with a Trump sex scandal. And Roger Stone, right now, as it pours down rain here in Austin, Texas, is about to break down the inside baseball. Roger Stone.
The Washington Post has announced that they will produce a book on Donald Trump prior to the coming election. Initially, they announced that there were 20 investigative reporters on Trump. Now they changed it to 24. I personally was approached by the Washington Post, asked me to speak to a reporter on a background basis about what I might know about Trump. I met with this reporter, and her questions regarded only 2 subjects, and those subjects only. 1, Trump's use of cocaine, completely bogus. Did I ever attend parties where Donald Trump used cocaine? Folks, Donald Trump has never used drugs in his life. The man doesn't even take aspirin. Secondarily, she wanted to know, was there a Trump sex scandal? Did he have girlfriends on the side? Today or previously, the answer is no. Yes, during the time he was unmarried, he was a ladies' man. He did date many beautiful models, but the answer is no. Lastly, she wanted to know, what about the reports that Donald Trump is gay? Folks, there is no report that Donald Trump is gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but he is a red-blooded American male, and he is most definitely heterosexual. This is what the Washington Post has in mind. Their book will be a hit piece. They are scouring for dirt that does not exist. Roger Stone reporting this now for Infowars.com.
Roger, they are pulling out the stops. You talked about the fake pedophile scandal with Trump because you wrote a book exposing the Clintons and the whole pedophile airplane. That all came out weeks after you said it was going to happen. So expand on this. You warned of their plan to leverage Trump on sexual issues. So tie that together.
Yeah, this is the second attempt they've tried at this. As you may have seen in Texas only weeks ago, a lawsuit was filed claiming that the pedophile friend of Bill Clinton, Jeffrey Epstein, had introduced Donald Trump to women that he then abused, underage women. This lawsuit was completely, entirely bogus. The person who filed it is anonymous. They claim that they filed on their own behalf without a lawyer, yet the lawsuit was written clearly by a lawyer, and it has been entirely and totally dismissed by a judge because it is a lie. This is the second attempt to smear Trump in a non-existent sex scandal.
And let's move over here where it's a little bit less noisy. Let's be clear. I remember a month ago, 5 weeks ago, when Roger Stone said, watch, they're going to put a sex scandal out because you'd written the book, Trump was exposing Clinton and Epstein. It happened just like he said. This guy's so accurate, it's incredible. Then he says, look, it's a fake lawsuit. It's a John Doe fake name. 2 days after it comes out, all fake, that Donald Trump is a pedophile with some young girl made up name. Because they're scared of Trump, he was bringing out his book on Clinton and the sex abuse and on the whole thing with the Bushes, who are one crime family. He called it, they're countering what Trump's going to do with Stone and others before it happens, and it happened. This is uncanny. This is insane. This is out of control. So Roger Stone, spend a few minutes on VP. I personally like Sessions. A lot of folks think he's the greatest patriot. Where all this is going.
Look, I have entire confidence in Donald Trump when it comes to the selection of a vice president. He will not take a globalist. He will not take somebody to satisfy the Republican establishment. He will pick somebody whose views are completely synonymous with his. And therefore, at the end of the day, my entire trust is in Donald J. Trump.
Now, Roger, specifically though, before it happened, you predicted, because your book and Donald Trump were exposing Clinton's sex crimes and the Epstein airplane, they would do that Trump. They had a fake Jane Doe do it. It came out like you said. What's the next shoe to drop in their counteroffensive?
you can look for this. The next offensive is going to be Donald Trump is mobbed up. Donald Trump knows members of organized crime. What is their one piece of evidence? The fact that Trump bought concrete for a construction project from a company in New York City that was controlled by the mob. This company was fully licensed, and you know who else bought concrete from them? The city of New York. It's a smear, folks. Donald Trump has no connections to organized crime.
All right, well, the power structure is desperate. Other shoes to drop. I know you're doing a special interview tomorrow with us. It'll air Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the broadcast. This is just a live Facebook mentions, also on YouTube. Roger Stone, I'm so impressed. I've known you for years at JFK events, anti-globalists events. I knew you were a top, political operative and stuff. But everything you told me has come true. What is the next shoe to drop politically? How do they counter Trump?
They are going to try to smear the women who stepped forward and accused Bill Clinton of sexual assault and who accused Hillary of bullying and intimidating and terrorizing them. They're going to claim that these women were paid. They're going to claim that these women were lying. Before it's over, all of them, Juanita Broaddrick, Kathleen Willey, Paula Jones, Christy Zurcher, and many others will speak out, and they are telling the truth.
In closing, how beautiful is this rainy night in Austin? Let's get some video over there. How beautiful is this evening here?
Anytime you're with Alex Jones and he's paying for the cocktails, it's a great night.
Well, bottom line, let's spend a few minutes and we're going to go back there and eat. You've worked hard. You're going to, come. He didn't get any sleep last night. He had to wait in an airport for 8 hours to get here. Roger, give us a few minutes on the Trump campaign, the illegals with Mexican flags, beating American citizens, attacking women, the mayor of San Jose defending it. What are these people thinking?
I have definitively pinned down the fact that one of the protesters in San Jose was identified as the exact same person who was a protester at Trump Tower only days ago. These folks are professionals. This is agitprop. This is a faux demonstration, but I think Soros and David Brock and his Clinton associates have made a huge mistake here. All of this will redound to Donald Trump's benefit.
Well, that's my question. They're smart guys. Having folks with Mexican flags attacking American citizens, engaging in all this, beating up women, and they admit they're funding it. What the hell are they thinking?
I think they think the mainstream media